All right, it's the rundown. It's Tuesday, February.
You got this.
You have this, Dave.
27.
This close.
6th.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
That
ready to go
counts, though.
nuts
That's a
for you on
gimme.
that one.
We've been
Felix
through
Gray.
this.
Felix Gray filters out 90% of high energy blue light, eliminates glare coming off all the screens. Don't you want to live without tired, dry eyes, blurry vision, headaches while looking great? Felix Gray glasses are available in both prescription, non-prescription. Free shipping, free returns. Go to felixgrayglasses.com/rundown. Big Cat, you're wearing them.
Great. My eyes feel so rested.
Great. That's great.
That is great.
I said that's
Great.
great.
It's great.
Broke a shoe.
What?
What?
I was thinking of the GIF. He broke a shoe.
He's broke his shit.
Oh.
You already forgot the most memorable gift of
I didn't hear what
Obama's
you said at
legacy.
first.
Broke his shoe.
LeBron is leading every story, rightfully so, I guess, every day now. So another bad loss for the Lakers, for LeBron. Lots of video of him playing zero defense, like just not even trying, basically. Then after the game, we good, Zah? Then after the game, he basically said, if playing for the Lakers, like you can't be distracted playing for the Lakers. If off the court issues bother you, pick the wrong franchise. He then posted an Instagram congratulating himself.
No words.
Yeah, just the most assists. He also, a story came out during the game. If you remember, he took a game off and they said the Lakers said load management. A video came out. He was actually making a rap video, getting plastered, drinking
sheeshed
wine.
up.
Yep. And it was the night before 2 Chainz. So I don't know what more you can say about this guy. Everything that I've ever said is vindicated, and I finally won. Like, it took me a long time, but he's embarrassed the Lakers. He's embarrassed the franchise. Magic's fault, I guess, for bringing him. This
It's
guy is
definitely
the
their
worst
fault.
human who ever lived.
Dude, anybody, I mean, he doesn't care. He did not care. He did not go to LA for basketball.
Well,
It's very
but you
clear.
can shut up and
Right.
stop saying.
That's the
only
problem.
That's fine, that's
concentrate on
true. But
basketball.
anybody who's surprised by movies and TV taking precedence,
I think
like,
they're surprised by him then saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And now I will slightly defend that quote last night. If you saw the full context, a reporter directly asked him, what about distraction? So he was answering that. But everything else, like his body language on the court, losing to Memphis, losing to New Orleans when you're fighting for a playoff spot.
He's not even trying.
No,
that's you
he's
almost
not.
even if you're gonna mail it in, you can't like have those long videos of him just standing around.
He's not
He
trying.
at least make it a little better
No, he's
than
not
that.
trying. And he tried to get the whole team traded. Then he calls them out every night.
That was
Then-
really that. You know what? They had to get Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
They just
Well-
should have done whatever it took because at that point he burned every bridge with his teammates and.
It's also so clear that LeBron went to LA being like, all right, someone else is coming with me.
Right,
And it
and it
just
just
never
didn't happen.
happened. On the Yak today, Dave, I challenged LeBron fans to call in, and they were a beaten bunch. They were
There's nothing you
exasperated.
can say. I'm beating rooting against them. It's I don't like to.
That's why he should have just stayed in Cleveland because even as he started to dwindle and didn't win, he'd still be in his hometown.
Right.
They still would love him no matter what.
can't
To
make-
now move to
you
another
can't make a
city
two
that
not
is a
doing two
pro.
chains.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can't be
do
doing
two
that. You can't
chains.
do that when you're
Space
supposed to
Jam
be
too.
bringing a crown jewel franchise back to prominence.
He has no interest in playing basketball.
None.
He should retire for the sake of the sport.
Ooh.
Sake of America.
It is tough to watch a legacy
tough to
get
watch.
flushed down the drain
We had
this
a kid,
quickly.
We had a
This
kid
is
call
the
in
saddest
today.
thing.
He said he's been a LeBron fan since his St. Mary's, St. Vincent days.
And he's off now.
And he's not off. He's just disappointed. He said he's not mad. He's disappointed.
If you really paid attention, you'd know what this guy's character was. I've been saying it forever. It's obvious. His talent overcame his shortcomings. But now,
He should have just retired after he beat the Warriors. Go out
That
on
would have
top.
been all time.
Go out on
What-
top. Like, why let you? Why
Well, because
dwindle
at this point
for
in his
such a-
career, he is breaking a new record every night.
Yeah,
and
he-
he's
and he
posting
likes
an
that more
Instagram
than-
saying no words. Here are a bunch of words.
don't
I
know.
think he might still win one more.
when I
Really?
Yeah, because he'll load the team up. Like if Anthony Davis comes and he gets another piece, I think he could probably win one more.
when I look
It
back,
gotta be like next year.
It has to. A lot of things. Kevin Durant has to leave the West.
Right. Yeah, like
Anthony
they've got to
Davis
get a
has to
lot
go
better,
there,
and the super
and
team's
the
got to get a lot
Warriors
worse.
gotta get worse. Yeah.
When people close the book on his career and now what they think about, this is what I will think about. When I think LeBron James, I'll think
2 Chainz.
Lakers debacle,
Yeah,
not
definitely.
caring about basketball, disgracing the sport.
How happy do you think Kobe is?
Yeah.
Very happy.
Do you think? I mean, if he obviously he would never come out and say I don't care about basketball, but if he didn't say,
Well, he kind of
if
did with the
didn't
icing on the
hypocritically-
cake, right?
He also said he didn't care about. Yeah, you're right. That quote. If he doesn't care about winning anymore, he's proved that. He said in one quote he doesn't care about winning. He's proved everything.
If he didn't
just
say
went
those
to
things,
LA
though,
just to
and
make
he was
movies.
just out in LA, kind of playing ball, not being a hypocrite, would you be
No.
less critical?
Yeah, I'd be less critical.
If he
Because,
just said,
that's
"Hey,
where
I
he's
wanna be a
finishing
movie
out his
star."
Twilight
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Because I actually don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
But you can't then be
You
like,
can't not play defense and yell at everyone for not
Correct.
playing defense.
Right.
So I believe this was in Africa. This was going on. I believe we got a resurrection going on. So it's a funeral, big funeral, and some priest or pastor or something religious man talks to the guy in the casket who resurrects.
Barabasa tabasa. Zete.
Man is commanding life.
Rise up! Yes!
And
Come on! Come on! Hey!
It's beautiful. It's great to see.
electric moment.
Unbelievable.
The
The
funeral,
crowd was.
They are now the funeral home now suing though, saying that they got tricked.
They want the money back for the funeral.
No, I think it's a reputation thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's
You
like
know, we were ready to bury a guy
you
with a
had
lot.
us do this huge funeral
Yeah.
with somebody.
Egg
They're
on your
basically
face.
they're calling bullshit. They're saying this guy
Oh.
wasn't dead.
Well, that's not
I mean,
true.
that guy was clearly
He
dead.
was as
He
dead
was in
as
the coffin.
dead could be.
He was
Yeah.
laying there in the coffin.
Did you see him too? Like he was after he was eating, and it was clear like that's a guy who was dead 20 minutes ago. His mouth hasn't worked yet.
I mean, you see his face when he was resurrected? That's the face of a resurrection.
So you guys are on the resurrection side.
Was
of
there?
things.
We're on
was
the
there
right
another side?
Are you saying he was not dead?
I'd like more evidence. If I was the funeral company, I would investigate a little
Well, that's
bit.
just
Well, how
good
could you
business, but I
prove
think
it?
they're going to be wrong here.
How could you prove it? I rest my case.
It would take a team of lawyers and investigators. This is brought to you by Movement Watches, mvmt.com/rundown. 15% off, free shipping and returns. Watches that's nice, go to $400, $500 at department stores. Movement watches start at just $95. Step up your watch game. Join the movement today. Kansas State last night. Dan, you were on the right side of this. I was on the wrong side of this. I didn't bet it. But funny videos coming out. First of all, these teams hate each other. Like
Hate.
Pure
it's
blood, pure hatred.
underrated how much these teams don't like each other. Some funny clips. The box score guy has been fined or suspended for taunting a Kansas State player. You have the two bros who are going nuts.
In the white Kansas jerseys.
the-
Yeah, I
that
caught
was-
those guys. They
What-
were so
was there
funny.
something wrong with those guys?
I did, you know when you see something on your TV and you're like, I don't know, it's 50-50 call here. You just do a caption that has nothing to do with it. So it's like, this crowd is electric.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
I'll let
hey,
you be the judge.
Yeah,
You decide.
you guys
I'm
can
not
do
gonna-
the
All-time
things.
moment back in the day when I did the hot dog. Remember that?
You've been gun shy ever
Savage,
since.
savage
You're always
kid,
worried
right?
about something.
Savage,
Savage kid. And then I was a headline
dog
like
in
Dave
it.
Porter
Yeah.
makes fun of kid with terminal disease.
You gotta always you have
Savage
to
kid.
just send people off the scent. Let them. Hey, look, I'm just talking about how electric.
What
the
was he
crowd
doing? He
is.
was eating a dog, no bun?
He ate a dog,
Dog,
no
no
bun.
bun.
He just
Yeah.
had the hot dog and shoved it
Called
down
him a
his face.
savage.
No
Savage
bun.
move.
I said, what
Raw
a
dogging that.
savage way to eat that hot dog, and he had serious issues.
Yeah.
And it
You
did not go well for
Yeah,
them.
you got
Yeah,
scolded by
But that's
some
where you gotta
local
wear like a
papers.
sign or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's just
I
not
talked
fair.
to the parents. I was
right.
I was in the corner of a fight just taking the shots. Couldn't even cover up. I was just getting obliterated.
Isn't that so funny that out of when the Daily Beast writes a fucking hit piece, basically doing an encyclopedia of all of our hit pieces.
They don't have the savage
I
hot
don't know
dog.
about Savage Gate.
That was probably the rudest thing of all.
There's no comeback for that either. It's just I didn't know.
yeah, you didn't know. I mean, your heart's in the right place most of the time. Yeah, but those teams hate each other, and Bruce Weber has a certain.
Also, Les Miles coming out.
Les
I didn't
Miles.
even know what he's like. We're in Kansas. We're in Kansas. Does that mean it's not purple? I didn't get that.
I don't know, but Bruce Weber has a certain look. You know when you are watching a game and a guy, like a crowd's going crazy and there's a big run, and you just have this look. This coach Bruce Weber has this look like he is so lost and he could coach for a million years and never win this game.
Yeah.
That's the look. He like the least amount of confidence is instilled in you if you bet on Kansas State last night.
When everything is going wrong, not that I bet, but that is like what Villanova's been supposed to do. Now Villanova will meaning
But Kansas is it's just fucking Fog Allen. They don't lose there.
well,
They
I
do
guess
not
Villanova's
lose.
lost the last 2 games on the road, so
Right, like Kansas just does not lose there. Kansas State hasn't beaten them there since 2006.
that's crazy.
That's so fucking long ago.
This guy, this rare coin guy, he's something. So he stole $33,000 worth of rare coins from a coin shop, and then he went to Coinstar and he put the coins in the Coinstar and got $29.30.
That's just bad luck.
Laugh out
Yeah,
loud,
bad
funny
luck, bad
headline.
He didn't know that there was a rare coin.
No, he
collection.
did.
No, he stole
did.
them from a rare coin. He
And
knew.
he cashed like 4,000 of them. He got $4,000 from selling some of the rare coins.
He knew.
And then the rest, he
Why
was
did
like,
he do
fuck
that?
this. I think he wanted a 6-pack.
Yeah, he wanted beer.
Yeah.
He
Hilarious
stole them
headline.
from a
They
rare
were-
coin.
But he knew where. What?
He put
I thought
think there
thought
was
the
a
whole thing was that he didn't
presidential-
know and he
No,
just
no,
did
no,
it.
no.
and-
He stole them from a
presidential
rare coin.
dollar that he was putting in there that he got $1 for, probably actually like 97 cents because they take some off the top, was $1,000 per.
Wow, I thought it was. Coinstar's awesome.
How's Coinstar
When
not
you need
have-
cash and you get
Yeah.
like $65 in
You're like,
college,
this
that was
is
the best thing ever.
millions.
I gotta go to Coinstar.
Yeah, that's Dave. There's
got a lot
been
of
some moments at Coinstar when you're like, I need all the money
Oh.
I can get. Like, just put it all together.
Everywhere.
Sell
You ever
it.
do and you get like an extra prize if you guess it? That's electric.
Dude, you're sold cans for like
We used to try to freshman year. I tried to keep
Coinstar.
every night.
I'm in on
Yeah.
Coinstar.
We did it like once.
yeah, right. Yeah, Dave is.
need all the help you get.
This is as low as I've seen you. In a
I'm
long
in a
time.
funk.
Look at him.
I'm in a funk.
You guys all right?
I feel like you could get like stoolies to pay your gambling.
No, he's out of.
Fuck no,
he
we couldn't get
no
stoolies
way.
to pay for fucking Hank's The Bachelor.
Yeah, but you're different. I think you get the
He said
degenerates out.
he said he's out of moves. I was like, "What's
Yeah,
your move?" He
that's
said,
it.
"I'm out. I'm out of moves."
I am. I've never been out.
You got to bet your way out, right?
He's
That's
never been
how it
out
works.
of moves.
I've
He's
never
got
been
no
out.
moves left.
You know what you need is a bookie to die again.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
only move.
The most important moment from the rundown that got deleted, we were a few topics in, and Dave dropped the bomb that his bookie's dead.
You died. And people think that's a joke. It's Elio, my buddy, called me, says I have huge news. I wasn't gonna bring it up on the rundown.
Wait, did he say he had huge news? Is that how he brought it up?
He called me, he says I have huge news. And
You
then he
can't
said,
say that about a death.
no, yeah, you can.
That's not the right way to preface death news.
And then
I mean, but to be out of moves, because like one move is to just pay it off, but
Yeah,
out
you
of
can't.
moves.
I have no moves.
Moveless.
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 You're
over
just
here.
a paralyzed
Moveless
man.
I'm
Portnoy.
moveless.
Maybe you should just start going around in a wheelchair and be like, I got no moves.
I have no moves. I mean, I don't.
Moveless. Severe lack of moves.
I just keep thinking of him as like a
That's
hand up, got no moves. Like he finally got him.
Pete Weber anniversary, 7 years, one of the most electric.
7?
I thought that's what.
Seven.
No way.
Your brother replied, which was what
That
we were all
feels
thinking.
longer, to be honest.
He was like, "That how's this not like 20 years?"
I
ago?
thought it was gonna be 20.
Yeah, me too.
Thought it was gonna be the
Seven?
20-year
Are we
Sure,
anniversary.
it's 7.
That's
at least
that's
15.
what they tweeted.
I am stunned. Are we sure? That was
It
2012.
feels weird, much older than 7.
But that's also a bowling thing. You watch bowling, and you just go back to 1980s. 7.
Shocking.
crazy.
You don't know who you are.
I still think
am.
that's wrong. I think the internet's
I
wrong.
actually think that's wrong too.
But I don't. It's
2012?
not. Bowling is.
that happened during like the blackout tour and shit. No way.
You don't know who you are. I am.
It's one of the all-time What's his minimum?
PVW.
Yeah, but
it's one of the all-time.
No, but
everything.
what is it?
PVW.
PD.
V, I thought. PVW.
Oh, I don't know.
What's
Maybe
his
not.
middle? It's something he does.
Just a.
It's PD something W.
He's a legend. He's a
Think
legend
you
for
are, I
forever.
am. We ever make a shirt of that? We should just do that.
No.
PDW, Peter
PD?
David Weber.
Yeah, PDW.
We should just throwback
He
classic
seems
shirt.
like somebody who come at us pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have a ton. He's going to protect his integrity and IP.
Yeah, he's got a Google alert. For
We got to
Pete-
get
all
him
Pete
in
Weber
here.
merchandise.
How is he
Pete
never?
Weber,
Anybody
yeah.
ever you have contact with him?
No, but that would be
I assume also
Could
he'd
you
be an
imagine
easy
him
guy to
doing
get in
that?
here.
yeah.
You would think.
Although maybe not easy to get to New York City.
You should go to him.
He's somewhere in like Nebraska.
I was supposed to go, Frankie and I was supposed to go to the main bowling thing one time.
Oh yeah, I got invited to the best bowling thing is when like the women's bowling college, like the
Oh,
MAC.
yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
they're literally
Mac,
like-
Dan. It's not the Mac.
No.
It's some car. It's like the
It's like-
S-WAC.
Yeah,
like,
the
Southern-
SWAC. Yeah, like
yeah.
Alabama, Little
Yeah,
Rock,
yeah,
all this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's like,
and it looks like they literally rented 2 lanes at a regular bowling alley and then ESPN
Got, like,
has
the
a
black
camera
lights.
there.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's wild.
and
Bumpers
like
are up.
the best is like whenever a bowler has like a knee brace, you're like, Jesus, this is just gutting it out.
I always get in trouble. I don't know now, the Me Too. I used to always make jokes, but they just slap each other on the ass like nonstop in that.
And usually there's like a male coach who gets in on it. You're like, what's going on here?
That's it. It was a slow day. Anything else post show?
We got to get you out of your funk.
I'm funked.
I mean, what do you do? You're down so much. Like,
I need to win 38 straight.
I'm not. The laugh is not a laugh because it's like I need to probably win 32 straight myself.
Villanova's killing me.
can you chip away?
No.
You
That's
kill
the
yourself,
that's
or,
the
like,
no
what's
moves.
I have no moves. I don't know how I may win.
The only way he's coming back is if he goes 0 for 5 on his picks that he said out loud tonight.
Does your bookie like ever call you like, what are we gonna do here? Because you're out of moves, guy.
Have you had that conversation yet?
Yeah. He knows
Oh.
I'm out. He knows I'm out of moves. But
Not you. You're just tapping and he's like,
but it's a delicate, as Dan knows.
yes.
You can't
it's
say
a
you're out
dance.
of
Well, I
right
think
because
you
if-
know,
no, so
like,
here's
no,
how it works.
If you say you're
Yeah.
out of moves, then what's the point of him? He's got to
Yeah.
think you got a lot of
He
moves.
think-
Right.
You can't play all your cards because essentially how it works is if you are like, hey, I'm out of all my moves, he's like, great, pay me all the money.
Correct.
You got to be like,
you guys
hey,
are talking
can
like
we-
you're cracking the case
Can we
here.
knock
Yeah.
this down so that I can keep playing and keep losing?
And
You
then
don't
I'll
want to lose
more
me.
that way. Correct.
You need to threaten to lose. He's going to lose you.
But even the fact that you're joking around about this makes me feel like you're
No,
not totally out
no.
of moves or
Listen,
something.
Kevin,
No, I'm not joking.
It seems like
I've
a lot,
seen
like a
Dave up
grave
and down, up
situation
and
here.
down.
It's just very depressing.
Dave,
You ever
can
had
I
any
say
bookies
something?
like, not rough you up, but intimidate you?
No. Well, I had an
doesn't work
old
like
guy who I had for a decade, the one who passed. Yeah, he'd intimidate. He'd go from like, hey, like, want to get drinks to like, I'm gonna fucking like murder
You got
you.
a razor
Yeah.
blade here.
But they
Yeah.
don't want that. They don't want problems. They just
No.
want you to pay.
But when you're out of moves,
Dave, can I say something that's not
Being out of
mean?
moves.
It's not mean, but I was late last night. I was walking Stella, and I just started laughing to myself about you turning to me at the FanDuel Sportsbook in late September, and you said to me, "I'm having a spectacular football season."
Ask me what I did last night on a casual Monday. I watched Green Spot or Green
Book.
I don't watch movies during the week. When I'm gonna start being
You can tell too
I'm
when
gonna
he's
start
out.
being unplugged in sports real quick.
What are we gonna do with March Madness?
oh my God.
Don't know. It's a problem.
That is a problem.
You can't do like,
Because that's the most electric time of the year.
Yeah.
For this
And
office.
I think we may be
bet
sleeping
so
over
much.
like
yeah,
FanDuel.
yeah, which is
oh
the.
you're fucked,
the
dude.
you know, Dave.
March Madness is going to add another like 200 grand.
Here's how well I know Dave when on like a
200,
Saturday or
What do
Sunday.
you bet? Will you?
That's not out of moves. That's I'm wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, that's you got moves to spare. You can hand moves away.
Yeah.
When Dave goes silent on a Saturday or Sunday on Twitter,
When you know.
that's when you know he's out of
He's in a
moves.
dark hole.
That's when he's when he's in such a bad place that he can't even like joke about the losses.
Correct.
Right, because if you're tweeting about, oh my God, I can't believe I lost this first half,
not good.
you still got
This
many
is not
moves.
good.
If
This
I'm
is not-
making,
this is
I
not
can't,
funny.
I
We're all
can't
joking.
even,
It's not
I
good.
can't even
Content
get
out
off
of
the
it.
couch to make a video.
Right,
This is not
right.
Good.
If you're not making content, out of moves.
Yep.
This is not good.
Not good.
Can you put a T-shirt on sale?
I used to be
Out
able
of
to do
moves.
that. That move, I don't have that move anymore.
Yeah, that was.
You know what we needed?
That's
We
the other
got- we
part.
gotta,
Is
like-
pre-Chernin, there were many moves.
Many moves.
Yeah.
I was actually explaining it to Francis the other day.
Patriots win the Super Bowl. I got moves for days.
Francis was saying, Francis said to me, I guess you said a quote like, if I win every bet for the rest of my life, I'll just break even.
Right.
And he's like, how's that possible? And I was like, well, he's not going to live to be like 80.
No.
So
My heart's
and
like the heart of like a 75.
You're gonna kick it soon.
I explained to him.
Oh, maybe that's the move. You just die.
I explained to him. He was like, well, how the hell did he used to pay? I was like, Francis, like, it used to be a mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
Like we had moves. There were moves.
No moves left.
Fucking
You know
go to a watch party.
We
Move.
lost a big move guy in the bubbly gang. He'd be
He
down
had
like-
moves.
He had moves I didn't even know were going on.
He
but
was
had
sneaking moves everywhere.
moves all
Yeah.
moves all over the place.
Yeah, he would.
He
Yeah,
got
you'd
caught up
see
in his own moves.
You'd see it in his eyes. He'd come up and you'd be like, "Here comes a move."
What if?
Can you tweet something for me?
What
That's
if
a
Bubbly
move.
Gang had a move for you right now? Could that be the end of the story? Could that be the end of the drama, the
No.
reconciliation if he had a move for you?
Yeah, he'd need a pretty strong.
I think he might have a move.
Strong.
I think he's got a strong move.
You think he doesn't have moves?
think he's got a strong
Problem
move.
is, I don't even know if I trust his moves.
No,
I think he.
his
I
moves
mean,
would literally be like Dave's Twitter handle would turn to like Stool Lisa mattress.
I think he's got a move. Bubbly Gang running away from the top
He
floor right
was
now.
a move master. He's like,
All-time move
yeah.
guy.
Hey, I got this thing.
I think he's got a move.
All right, fine.
I think
He's
he's
got
got
the
a move.
moves.
He's got a move for you.
It's tough.
Moves.